Hey there, folks. Sparrows here, coach of the New England Eeveelutions. We are in week 4 of the EWT Season 2, and we are doing our team prep against the Bullet Punch Club. Now, you'll see 2 new additions to our team. We swapped out Quagsire and Roserade for Ludicolo and Rabombi. These are our finalized team members. I will say, after a few days distance, I'm not sure if I'm happy with these trades, and I kind of regret making them. I think I made the trades because I mostly wanted Rabombi, because Rabombi is kind of a type of mon that I would usually draft for, but I'm not necessarily sure if it fits this team in hindsight, and I think having the Quagsire probably was a little bit more useful than the Ludicolo, and the Roserade's also something that I probably could have used more so than Ludicolo. Essentially, I made the swaps for Rabombi because I do love having sticky webs. It's just something that I love having, and also Quiver Dance is not bad at all. Bullet Punch Club, on paper, looks like we can kick his butt, right? We have Excadrill kind of tears through his whole team, with the exception of maybe the Passimian, in terms of type advantages. Stat-wise, though, there's a lot of things that can take hits from Excadrill, and there's a lot of things that can outspeed Excadrill with the right sets. So we have to be careful. I think we're going to definitely see the Zeraora. Zeraora is the fastest thing in this goddamn game. There's just no way we're not going to see it. We can outspeed it with a Choice Scarf Noivern and also Sandrush Excadrill, as long as the Zeraora is not scarfed itself. So that gives us some options to start with. Honestly, I think he can bring everything on his team for the most part. The Kyurem, maybe we'll probably see a subset, sub Calm Mind, maybe even see it just do specs just for some straight wall breaking damage. Not really sure if he's going to bring it, though, just because we do have such a good matchup against it. The Arcanine, I definitely see Arcanine coming. I think Arcanine, Intimidate Arcanine, and also Flash Fire Arcanine if he wants to bait Heat Wave from Noivern is totally doable, but most likely we're going to see Intimidate, and I think we're going to see Air Balloon on it, maybe. Then he's got that Togekiss. Togekiss, also another great mon. He can run Nasty Plot. He can run T-Wave, Serene Grace. I don't know if he'll actually bring it. It's totally an option for him to bring it, but I'm going to put my guess on him not bringing it. I do think we are going to see the Passimian. Passimian has Defiant, which is going to really put a hamper on what we can bring. Defiant means we can't run Intimidate, Hitmontop, and Sticky Webs Rabombi. Or, I mean, we could, but it's just not as safe as we'd want it to. So I'm going to avoid that. Then the Decidueye, I think we are going to see Decidueye in this match. Decidueye has some nice priority in Shadow Sneak. It can trap some things with Spirit Shackle. I think it's a nice answer to our Gothitelle. So yeah, I think we might see a defog Trapper with Decidueye. Definitely not going to see Colossal unless he wants to try to take advantage of our sand and do like a steam engine thing, predicting us to bring Scald Corsola, or maybe even trying to live a Ludicolo hit, but I don't think it's going to happen. Steelix, at first I didn't think he was going to bring Steelix. We crush it, but Steelix's defenses are so high that we actually don't do well against it with Earthquake on Excadrill, which is crazy to me. And pretty much everything we have does not deal with this Steelix in a one-hit KO. So I think we're definitely going to see Steelix. I think it's gonna be a pain in the butt to take care of. I don't think we're gonna see the Pyukumuku at all. Unaware is nice, but we don't really have anything that does straight up setup. Even though we are going to be bringing a Swords Dance Excadrill. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired. Can you tell? And then last but not least, I do think we're going to see the Volbeat. We might not. It's one of those things where it's either going to be the Volbeat or the Togekiss. But I think we're going to see the Volbeat, and I don't want to have a repeat of the Manabuzz match from week 2. So let's transition over into our team. So first thing you're going to see is this Rabombi here. Rabombi, we are not running Sticky Webs, as I said, because I don't want to deal with Passimian. So we're running Choice Specs just for some damage. Energy Ball, Choice Specs is a 2-hit KO, I believe, on a Steelix. So if we can get the Steelix on the swap, that'd be nice. Or we can just hope the Steelix wants to put up rocks instead. We also run Switcheroo because I'm really afraid of Scarfs. So if I can Scarfs and substitutes, if I can Switcheroo on a Scarfer or a Subber, I think will be cool because then it really limits what they can do. His team is mostly physical, so Choice Specs is a good item to switch around on them. Next, let's move to our main event. Rabombi is just pretty straight max speed, max special attack. Just trying to take advantage of every stat point we can into its advantage. A little different, little more of a advanced spread with Excadrill here though. Excadrill is running Sand Rush, Choppleberry. Choppleberry allows us to survive a close combat from even the Passimian. We survive a close combat from Arcanine. We survive a close combat from Zeraora. We survive a close combat from... I'm pretty sure we survive a close combat from Passimian. We are running Swords Dance just to get an extra boost up in case we can force him into swap, which would be nice. And then we have Earthquake, Iron Head, and Shadow Claw for coverage, which pretty much takes care of his whole team. I don't think there's anything on his team that wants to take any of these. The Volbeat maybe, but we can just Swords Dance on the Volbeat and then Iron Head it, and then it's gone. So we're good there. Speed creeping a timid Zeraora that's not Scarfed, because we can't outspeed Zeraora that is Scarfed. So that's the fastest thing he can possibly bring. So that's what we're speed creeping. Of course, it's speed creeping it in the sand. And then we have max attack, just because we want to deal as much damage as possible. For T-Tar, we're bringing a Smooth Rock T-Tar. I want sand up as much as possible, just because, yeah, Excadrill does take care of his team so well that we need to support that as much as we can. So we're running Crunch, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Dragon Dance. We're max special defense. I'm running Dragon Dance because I don't want another repeat of what happened with Manabuzz. And so yeah, if Volbeat comes and tries to stick us into T-Tar, I'm just going to Dragon Dance on it and take care of it that way. Sweeping with a D-Dance T-Tar would not be the worst thing in the world. Next, we have Rabombi. I already showed you Rabombi. As I said, I'm tired. I apologize. Then we have a Choice Banded Technician Hitmontop. Okay. So Turvy here is going to be relying a lot on those priority moves, as you can tell. We can't run Intimidate really because of the Passimian. So Technician is the next best thing. And Choice Band Technician really puts the hurt on his team. Bullet Punch should be a 2-hit KO on the Togekiss. I think it also is a 2-hit KO on the Kyurem. And if it isn't, the Mach Punch is definitely a 2-hit KO on the Kyurem. And then Close Combat, in case we want to hit something that we know we're going to live a hit from. And just really take it out. So that's mostly for the Steelix. I think it does about 75 to a max defensive Steelix, which is really insane. I think it does 90 to a undefensively invested Steelix, which I don't see him bringing. I see him bringing a max defense Steelix. Then Brutal Swing is to take care of the Decidueye, in case Decidueye wants to trap us and go for some like sword stances on us. I'm expecting us to be stuck in a close combat, which it's a prediction move. It's for prediction coverage. Then we have Corsola. Corsola is going to be our defensive wall, because T-Tar is our special wall. Not sure exactly what the defensive spreads are for. I think it was a shot in the dark. I just wanted a little bit of special defense, just to cover our bases, because our physical defense is enough for us to get a Will-O-Wisp and a Strength Sap on anything that really matters on his team. We can handle Arcanine with this spread. We can handle Zero Aura with this spread. We can handle even if his Passimian gets a knockoff on us and we start boosting it with Strength Sap, we can still handle it fairly well. So yeah, there's 4 investment so that we outspeed his Steelix, in case it's a Corsola versus Steelix sort of a standoff. And yeah, Cursed Body, Eviolite, standard. And then last but not least, we have a Choice Scarf Noivern. This thing is running Infiltrator to bypass any substitutes that he wants to bring. So if he wants to bring sub Passimian, be my guest. If he wants to bring sub Kyurem, be my guest. I don't have to worry about Calm Mind, because I can just get a quick Draco off and it will murder the thing, and then we don't have to worry about it. So the speed, we're outspeeding everything except, once again, a Choice Scarfed Zera Aura, and this is sort of my only real option, I guess, for taking him out. I don't know what that means. I am too tired. I'm just babbling. This thing outspeeds everything on his team, and I have options for dealing with everything. U-turn is just for a little bit of momentum. And maybe we can U-turn into Hitmontop, or maybe U-turn into Rabombi, Corsola, or Tyranitar, whatever feels right for the time being. A Draco Meteor, I believe at Modest, does OHKO certain Zero Aura spreads, and then Air Slash is to take care of the Decidueye and also the Passimian. Heat Wave is for the Steelix, which is almost an OHKO. If we get a crit, it'll be an OHKO on an uninvested specially defensive Steelix. But it's a 2-hit KO otherwise, and we'll definitely be protecting some switches with Heat Wave on the Steelix, because I think Steelix is what he is gonna have to swap into our Mon. And then Draco Meteor is to take care of that Kyurem, because I don't want it around. Bye. Boom, 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 dropping Dracos. Oh wow, I am super tired. The battle is up though. I'm not so tired in that battle. Actually, I'm a little tired in the battle. Ended up doing it. My sleep schedule was all messed up because of quarantine, so I ended up having it at like 9 a.m. I think. But because my sleep schedule was inverted, it might as well be like midnight for my body in terms of my internal clock. So, but it's a good battle. It's a good battle. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this battle. Sorry that this video is up a little bit late. Next week's should be up on time. Fingers crossed though. Who knows? Anyways, guys, my name is Sparrows, and until next time, take care.